Hello everyone, Lau here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new quick in-between video of the Disney store that I visited while I was in Tokyo. I just want to show you some of the super cute stuff we saw there apart from what I bought. So this is the Disney store in Ikspiari, which is like kind of the downtown Disney era, just outside of the Disney parks. And I mean, already look at that. This is kind of a photo op in the beginning there that I definitely used of some of the specific merchandise. And I mean, it was Easter time when we were there, so I guess that's the reason why you see a lot of bunnies there, you know, Thumper and Miss Bunny, and everything is always so pastel and cuddly and soft. More bunnies. Though I'm not 100% sure even if these are meant to be Thumper. Maybe this is just Minnie and Mickey as bunnies. with like Japanese Disney merch, you never know. They just transform everything you want. Like, you know, Chip and Dale, super popular characters to just make like dress in everything, like these super cute like sleepwear and all of that. And well, you might remember I said in the last video that I didn't find any cute like Disney t-shirts, but I of course have other cute Disney like fashion pieces, but they are more like really dressy. So like here Rapunzel style, and of course very expensive and not necessarily, you know, just a cute Disney character on a t-shirt. Something like that you don't really find. You more find these, I mean, this is the style that Japanese women like to wear. You know, long skirts, long flowy skirts, Peter Pan collars. Like look at that embroidery of the like birds from Cinderella. So it's all very cute, but it's like not necessarily what I wanted to buy from Disney. They even have Cleo on this like sweater, but it has really bad pilling already, so it shows me it's not really good quality. So no, I did not buy that, but I love Cleo. You know, I bought the plushie. I don't even know what this dress was inspired by. So it's a little bit too subtle for my taste. Not that. That is very in your face. All of these Chip and Dale plushies, this collection is so cute when they're wearing these like unicorn like onesies. Everything is pastel and like, you know, unicorns and shooting stars and these towels. These are hand towels that you use in Japan when you go to the bathroom. Like hair clips and, well, yeah, that's what I bought. I needed to buy something from this collection, this little pouch and the little keychain. So anyway, it looks almost like it's Kiki and Lala from you know, little twin stars from Sanrio. But no, it's Chip and Dale. These stickers are so, like, oh my goodness, this holographic glitter. I think Michi bought them for our friend Kyushu, if I'm not mistaken, because Kyushu really likes Chip and Dale merchandise. I think these are like note pads, these small notes. Definitely lots of stationery stuff. That's something you also often find. But I mean, look at these designs. And I don't even know what are these. I don't know. There's even sometimes merchandise you don't know what it is meant to be. I mean, these are keychains. That's easy. There's like tons and tons of keychains, of course, because people in Japan really like to deck out their, you know, bags and backpacks with tons of keychains of, you know, their favorite characters and these little glasses with some liquid in it. I really liked, especially the Lotso one. I really like Lotso. It's just a very good villain character, and you know I love Toy Story. And everything is just like, apart from, you know, fashion-wise, not really colorful, but like all of this merchandise is so colorful and so lovely. I mean, this is definitely very, very Japan specific, you know, the Disney princesses in this manga anime style. I think these are card holders. This is what they look like. You can, you know, I don't know, put whatever cards in there, maybe even your Suica case cards. Lots of blind bags and blind boxes. Of course, that's a craze everywhere in the world, but especially loved in Japan. Blind boxes everywhere. More keychains, what should I say? These were so cute. These little, like, look like little, you know, retro handheld, like gaming devices. These more Suica cases. Suica are it's the card that you can use to like put money on, and then you go on the trains in Tokyo. And it's very handy if you have a case specifically for that. This I think was not a Suica case, but I was really on the look for one. I wanted to have a Disney one, but in the end I didn't like any of them because they didn't have the, pull-out straps. I wanted one that's more versatile and not just on a like firm holder. I first thought this would also be a Suica case, but it's not. It's just a little bag. Yeah, no, nothing at the back, but I mean, a little Winnie the Pooh bag and super, super pastel. Yeah, this Marie, this is also a case where you can put your card for the trains, but in the end I bought a completely different one, not Disney related. Hair clips, these are all these like rubber style, vinyl, like 3D. I know I would not wear them, so this is also a very adorable collection with Minnie. I don't know if it's specific for spring or something, but this blue pastel gingham check. Really cute things. Some of them I don't even know what they are meant to be. As I said, some items I don't know. These are the, little bags that you can, put together in a small pouch. I bought one of them. Yeah, Winnie the Pooh in Sakura edition. So, but unfortunately, we're a little late for all of the like cherry blossom stuff. So there was just a little bit left, and also no real cherry blossoms anymore on the trees. But look at this Baymax with a super cute Sakura cup, or is it mug, whatever. Winnie the Pooh, always a favorite, always a favorite. I was wondering what that is, but this is one of those plastic blankets you can like sit down in front of the Disney parks or waiting for a parade or something like that. I saw that in the parks. Just some collectible figures of Lotso and Rex from Toy Story, and some very, very expensive bags. Cute collections, some more Suica cases, but I didn't want to have a black one, of course. And there you have it again. Some very subtle, just nods to Disney characters on these pretty expensive fashion pieces. A little too subtle for me. But, the lace with Minnie Mouse on it, of course. That's an acquired taste. But you see it. When you go to the fashion piece that people wear, it's black and white and beige. Very interesting button placket at this blouse there. Baymax, very favorite character. Over there also makes sense because like Big Hero 6 is in place in San Francisco, so it's inspired by Tokyo. Here's another very Japanese collection. You saw Stitch and Angel in front of Mount Fuji with a great wave drawing, a little touristy, if you know, but I mean, who can't resist Stitch and Angel in like traditional Japanese outfits? It's very cute. The design is very, very nice, but I didn't buy any of that. I feel it's too touristy for me. I don't know, but very cute designs. You can also buy Minnie and Mickey in traditional Japanese outfits like kimono, hakama. And there's more of the Sakura collection where everything is just pastel, pink, even scrump. Oh my god, I was really tempted by that, but like 2,200 yen, I mean 20 euro for this super small thing. I didn't buy it. These butt pouches, but I bought the one with the alien because, Toy Story. I honestly don't really know what these are. I think they're just beautiful cards. They're a little like they're translucent. They're see-through. They have all the Disney princesses. They're beautiful. It's beautiful artwork. Maybe it's just collectible cards or something, or it's maybe you can put a note in it or something. Oh, Snow White. Like I've never seen something like that. This is the style that young, school girls and boys are wearing for their school bags in Japan. So Disney school bags. And I think this is here also. It starts with a children's section. Yeah, these are like children's bottles, like school equipment, etc. But even this little purple bag there is very adorable. Children's accessories, and I don't know, little cases, and Minnie riding a unicorn. I think this is like a little pouch for pencils. I think that's it. Let's open up. In terms of dolls, they had a couple of collectible dolls, but these are the same ones, collector Disney dolls that you find in the US or elsewhere. It's just, these are like immediately sold out, mostly online. And they had a couple of them in the parks there, Alice, Queen of Hearts, and Snow White. But I mean, they just had these and you had to ask for price and everything. So I have not even asked because I don't really care for them. But yeah, some cute cups. And of course, they have gacha machines. So these capsule machines you find everywhere in Japan, whole stores with, you know, these little capsule toys where you just throw some money in and you get a blind bag item out of it. And they had a couple of them in the Disney store, like Disney ones. Some more toys. I am not sure. I filmed a couple of these miniature play sets. Are these the same ones that you also find in, you know, the US parks, etc.? I know you find similar miniature play sets also in the US or in maybe in Disneyland Paris. I don't know if these are the same ones, but they're very, very cute. I mean, look at these little teeny tiny play sets with your favorite Disney characters. In terms of the dolls, they are the same ones that you find, you know, Disney store, online, etc., in the US parks, etc., etc. So those are not exclusive to Japan or anything. These might be, I don't know, a bucket full of Disney princesses, little chibi figures. I don't know, they are cute. But I don't know, are they rubbery? Are they like vinyl? I don't know. And Japanese, like... children's food play toys, very adorable. I was tempted by these. Wasn't they were 40% off, these little bowls, super cute design on it, but honestly I don't know what to use them for. They're too small for any, like, you know, what I'm using any bowls for. And some lunch boxes and more adorable plushie keychains in soft pastel colors. This was interesting. This is actually, these are toilet brush holders and toilet brushes and some other, you know, crafty like things, you know, for your renovations, etc. But yeah, the Up House and also the rocket from the aliens from Toy Story. This is a toilet brush holder with a toilet brush in it. Also this one from Monsters Inc. You know, the what is it called? The battery to keep the screams. Yeah, this is a weird collection. I mean, useful and cute at the same time. They have a lot of, you know, also kitchen accessories. I didn't film all of that. Towels upon towels and kitchen towels and everything. A very adorable Bambi collection. I think that was pretty new when we were there. Very cute cushion to sit on with the Bambi at the side. And you might not even believe what that is. But that is a, you know, can you see it? You put your tissues in there. It's a tissue holder. And is that a toilet paper holder maybe? I don't know. I was just guessing. There's definitely a, you know, a bath mat. I was really tempted, but I mean, it's heavy and I didn't want to bring such heavy things back, you know, with the luggage, etc. But I have a Minnie Mouse one, and I would need a second one when I wash it. Here, baby oysters everywhere from Alice in Wonderland. Bottles. The bottles are always a little tiny for me in Japan. I don't know. Yeah, and these weird bears. I don't know what they are called, like University bears or something. I think they're just teddy bears that resemble Disney characters. You know, the yellow one with the rose, that's Belle, etc. I don't see the appeal necessarily. I mean, they're cute and fluffy, and I mean, that's probably supposed to be Tinkerbell. Yeah, it's just some weird things. For some, I don't even know what characters they are meant to be, but they are official Disney items. There you go. Of course, more, you know, backpack chains and all, like food items in the shape of Disney characters, and Tsum Tsums. They still have Tsum Tsums in Japan. I think this is a new style of little collectible plushie. I don't know what they're called, but I think they have beans in their feet, so they are able to stand upright. Weren't they called something like that? Standy or stands or something like that? All sorts of characters. From the classic Fab Five to, you know, to the princess characters, to the sidekicks. Winnie the Pooh, always a favorite. Cinderella over there, and of course Chip and Dale in cute costumes as always, and Lilo and Stitch and Angel and Scrump and everything. This is specifically interesting. These are just little Ziploc bags, you know, but they have Disney characters and designs on them. You know, the ones where you put in, you know, food in your fridge or something like that, or whatever you put in there, but with Disney characters. Oh yeah, Michi loved those. Michi loves everything that has bunny ears, so you just put bunny ears on anything, and my friend Michi loves it. She loved those. I don't know what those are inspired, but this was more like an Easter thing. Yeah, and more of these bears. You even get fashions for these bears to dress them. I think here it was a little bit explained what they are meant to be. I mean, if you're able to read Japanese, that is. I'm not. But I think, for example, these two brown bears, one, you know, has a bow, so that's probably Minnie Mouse as a bear, and then, you know, Mocha and Pudding are Mickey and Minnie Mouse as teddy bears, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I also don't know if they are hugely popular in Japan, this thing, because what's actually very popular in terms of bears are the Duffy and Friends bears, but as this is not Tokyo Disney Sea here, there was not really anything Duffy related. Yeah, hand creams and lovely, you know, I don't know, hand mirrors with super adorable designs. Ariel there. I think the other one is a Rapunzel one, another hand mirror. And I even, you know, tried some of the hand creams, and because there were testers, and some of them smelled really, really nice. I was almost tempted, but no, I'm not buying Disney hand cream. And food. I didn't even film a lot, but you find so much, you know, cookies and chocolates and adorable boxes, and of course popcorns. My popcorn's a Disney thing anyways. But specifically, there's so many for these, you know, when you travel in Japan, you always bring some gifts to your family back, and it needs to look nice, and that's where you buy it. All of these little, you know, boxes and metal, you know, boxes and tins, and they have food in them. They have cookies or sweets or other type. So, and that's all the footage I actually just took. I mean, you can still enjoy a couple of pictures here. By the way, if you have Instagram, you can go to, you know, my Instagram page there. I've uploaded tons and tons of stories during my time in Japan, of like every single day. And I have made story highlights for every single day. So if you want to re-watch them, I mean, there's a couple of short videos in there and more photos, etc. Then you can look at my Instagram if you have Instagram. I think you can still just look at it even though you don't have Instagram. So this is not filmed at the Disney store. You see there's Care Bears. I think a couple of shops next to it there was a plaza. I think that's a Japanese store with lots of, you know, fandom stuff in there, like Western fandom mainly, and they had a lot of Care Bear stuff. A surprisingly huge amount of also of Care Bear gacha machines, you know, the capsule machines with Care Bear stuff, and somewhat a lot of Care Bears, you know, things. Didn't buy any of that, but I was like, oh, let's film in there if I'm allowed to, because that's always a gamble if you're allowed to film inside a store. In the Disney store, nobody cared. Also here, did it a little bit in secret, but when I started to film in the Pokemon Center, I was not allowed to do that. Someone immediately came and was like, no filming, no photos. Okay, so it's always a gamble. If it's a small store, you can of course ask the owner, like I did that while toy hunting in the small toy stores, but like in big stores, it's like, yeah, it's a gamble. I mean, you're not thrown out of the store or nobody calls the police or something, but I mean, it's a little, you know, you don't want to be the stupid stranger from Europe or from the US, you know. You want to blend in and be nice, but yeah, I just filmed in the store because there was so much other cute stuff. I mean, also some Looney Tunes, like this cute backpack there, and what was this collection? This was with, you know, from, what's it called? Yeah, my knowledge is like super limited, but you know, the bunny from Space Jam. What's her called? What's her name called? I actually know it. And they had Tom and Jerry, and I don't even know, like Lula Bunny? Lula? But you see a lot of, like everything when there's characters, no matter like from what they are, they make them cute. Every merchandise is cute and fluffy and soft and pastel. That's fun. I mean, this was also a special collection they had in that. Yeah, the stores, I think it was called Plaza. By the way, I was talking about Suica cases, the bar, like the train cards cases. I bought my Suica case there. I bought one with the Powerpuff Girls on it, which is not a Japanese thing, but it was the most glittery one, and it had a, like a strap that could get shorter and longer. So I bought that. A couple of cute T-shirts, also with Care Bears. I think these designs are from the Care Bears magazines, from the Care Bears comics. Interesting, and yeah, lots of fandom stuff, bands, Nirvana, Spice Girls, etc. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget you can of course give it a thumbs up, comment down below, or subscribe to my channel. But yeah, this Friday or Saturday, I'm not 100% sure, but definitely end of the week I will have a bigger video for you. I will think not do it chronologically directly because I want to start with the toy hunt. I guess you're all itching for toy videos. So I will put out a big toy hunt in Japan first. And then I will probably go back to Disney or the Star Wars Celebration, and always in between do another toy hunting experience. I hope you will like that. So thank you so much for watching. See you real soon, and may the toys be with you. Bye!